Hey, what's up, you beauties? In today's video, we'll be talking about 5 new game modes and new maps that we could potentially see in Overwatch. I have created some crude maps to discuss the potentiality of these new game modes and new maps. I would also love to hear from you beauties and give me some feedback on what you think about them. So I had an idea for an arena mode. It kind of came out in the PTR. It was very similar to what I had in mind for a new game mode and a new map idea. So I think that Eco Point Antarctica will work, and I'll let this video run of the 1v1s that I kind of took part of while I was thinking about this video. I also like the way the 3v3 system works in this game. It would be interesting to see if they could implement a 6v6 arena style map going. The only thing that I would think they would have to change in that new game mode would be like spawns, allowing them to respawn, and then instead of having like a deathmatch mode or it be a deathmatch mode, it would be the first to reach like say 50 kills. It would be very similar to the brawl mode that was in Heroes of the Storm recently. I think it would provide a very interesting concept and maybe an even new game mode into the competitive mode in Overwatch, and I think it actually could flourish there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. For the first new game mode and new map I would like to see implemented in Overwatch would be a demolition style type map. Don't judge by the crudeness of my map here, but it's a little something I drew up. Spawn points in opposite corners and plant sites as well. Then we have a pretty similar construction of the map compared to like control point maps in Overwatch that are currently there, but with the bomb in the middle. I like this concept because I think it gives the game more of a strategy, but you have to, you know, kind of outright battle in the middle for the bomb if you want to, and go directly for the plant, or you can play defensively, allowing for your team to defend against a bomb attack and win by defusing the bomb. The match would go for about, I would say, the best of 3, and whoever successfully detonated or defused the bomb would win the match. If you guys would like me to go into a more in-depth analysis on the demolition game mode in another video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This in-depth analysis would include more of a structured map with better artwork than this crude one here that I just have for this video. Yeah, so you'll get that new map and more talk on how this new game mode would be implemented in Overwatch with the rules on this map. For the second new game mode and new map, I would like to see a capture the flag or capture the weapon suit or Doomfist type game mode. Again, crude map here, but it's for you to get a sense of what it's potentially capable of for this new game mode and new map. It would be pretty similar to your standard capture the flag game mode. First to a certain number of captures of a flag or weapon suit within the allotted time would win. A change I would like to make would be adding specific abilities to the person or character who is carrying that flag or Doomfist. So like heroes like Tracer or Genji or Winston couldn't run all over the place unfairly with the flag. I think it would give a flavor to a competitive match that would be unique and a lot of fun to play. Be sure to comment and let me know if you would like to see a video on how capture the flag type map could work in Overwatch. This in-depth analysis would include more of a structure map, better artwork, and a new map, and more talk on how this new game mode would be implemented in Overwatch with rules on the map. For the third new game mode and new map, I kind of thought about a breach style map. I thought this would be interesting just to put in concept. So again, crude map. This isn't like the push the payloads what we currently have in Overwatch right now. Instead, there would be like a tiered option where it goes in from 4 breach points to 1 eventually, and then the final breach point would be a control point. So attackers need to grab the bombs, obviously, plant them at the available sites to get into the next breach point. Similar to the demolition playstyle, these bombs can be defused, providing the defensive team with an opportunity to win the team fight before the bomb is detonated, with the last point being a control point, like I said just a second ago. Once the final point is breached, then obviously in competitive fashion, attacking and defending roles would be reversed. Again, if you guys would like me to go into a more in-depth analysis of the breach mode in another video, please sure to comment and subscribe and like this video. Again, this in-depth analysis would include more of a structured map with better artwork for the new map and more talk on how this new game mode would be implemented in Overwatch with rules on this map. For the fourth new game mode and new map, I would be interested to see an escort style map. Hopefully it would be possible. Basically, it would be similar to a hybrid map that we have in Overwatch currently. Teams would need to push past a choke point, and then the team pushing past that choke point would need to capture a control point. Then the next phase would be to secure a high value target, like in their mansion per se. After the attacking team is in control of the high value target, they would now need to escort them to safety at a different spot on the map. This is where the enemy team could get control of the high value target, like say they set up a choke point that would create an interesting team fight where both teams battle for the high value target. And then if the defensive team does get control of that target, they can escort them to wherever they want on the map, forcing the escorting team to regain control of that high value target on their terms. And then the escorting team can finally escort them to their final destination. I think this new game mode and new map would be pretty interesting. It seems pretty interesting as a concept for me, as it would rely on like heavy teamwork, and it could create some very interesting matches, I think. If you like the idea of this game mode, please be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll do another video with the more in-depth analysis, structured maps, and artwork for these new maps and new game modes. Thanks for checking out my video on new game modes and new maps that I think could be implemented in Overwatch. If you would like me to go into more in-depth analysis of your favorite mode, be sure to let me know in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video, and enjoy the rest of this one.
Try me!